Grade 7, this is to help you with page 123, exercise 9.3, number 2. It's a composite area sum, which means you have to work out multiple areas and combine them in order to find your total area. Firstly, they tell us that each tile is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, but then the floor measurements are given in meters. So it's best to immediately get your centimeters to meters. Don't wait until the end of the sum to try and convert your square meters and your square centimeters, because that's a different ballgame that we still have to do. So for now, I've converted the 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters to a 0,2 meters times 0,2 meters. So what we have to do is work out the tile area, and the tile area, and you may use a calculator during geometry like this. Remember, that is then 0,04 meters squared. We have to get the total area of the floor and divide that. So here we did the total area of the floor, and we're going to divide that by the tile area. So I found my tile area. That was step 1 basically. Let's say A, that was the start. Now I'm going to find the total floor area. You can cut this floor up in different ways, but let me just move this back a little to the way it was. No. There we go. So I've cut my floor into 3 rectangles, and you'll see I've numbered them rectangle 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Okay. So rectangle 1 is an easy one. That's a 6 by 1.8, and I worked that out down here to be 10,8 meters squared. Rectangle 2 is then a tiny little one, and that's the difficult measurements to find. But it's quite easy if you think of this being 2,4 and the right side being 1,8. Let me use a different color when pointing. 2,4 there, 1,8 there. And so this little part is basically the difference between those two. This being the same as that one and that one. Right, so I went and did 2,4 minus 1,8, and I found that that's 0,6. Here it is. So that's the width of rectangle 2, and then the length of that rectangle I found by doing the 6 meters here minus what is... Sorry, that's not what I did. Let me just go back. I did the 3 meters down here minus the 1 meter that you see here. So this 3 minus that 1 leaves me with this length, and that's how I got 2. So here's the 2. I have a rectangle of 2 by 0,6. giving me a 1,2 area for that little part there. My third rectangle is easy. It's a 2 by 3, working out to be 6 meters squared. Then I find a total by plussing the 3, and that's 18 meters squared. Okay, so I've plussed those 3 areas together. Remember, my aim is to work out the amount of tiles that will go into this area. So I take this area, which is in meters squared. That's what I did up here. And I divide it by 0,04, which is the area of 1 tile. And that is how I worked out 450 tiles. Just a note that, remember, if you divide by a decimal number that is smaller than 1, your answer actually gets bigger. I know we're used to division making a number smaller, but division by a decimal smaller than 1 will make a number bigger. Right, so there we've got 450 tiles. I think it's easy to work out the price. You know, for the price, I just did a little scribble here. For the price, you have your 450 tiles times 13 Rand, 5,850 Rand.